There's no stopping you if you want to learn Linux. You don't need to opt for a premium education course or certificate to start learning Linux. There's a load of online resources to learn Linux from website and videos. Occasionally, you just watch a video and tell you more about it. Keep you up to date from the news and entertainment on the topics related to Linux. If you're looking for a free video editor for Linux, there's a lot of options for various kinds of video editors needed for Linux. Here's KDEnLive Video Editor, a cross-platform available for Mac, Windows, and Linux. Multi-track video editor with a wide range of video and audio formats supported to edit your videos. Configuration interface and shortcuts, plenty of effects and transitions, autosave, and good hardware support, and at the same time keyframe effects. KDEnLive is a free and open source video editor software from KDE Linux that provides support in dual video monitor, multi-track timeline, clip list, customized layout support, basic effects, and basic transition. It supports with a wide variety of file formats from wide range of video cam recorders and digital recorders or video cams, including RAW, AVI, DV, MPEG-2, MPEG-4, H.264, AVCHD, HDV, and many more. It may not be the most modern user interface, but it offers most of the essential features fit for beginners and professionals. Even Hollywood uses this KDEnLive for their editing for their movies. The pros are all-purpose video editor, not too complicated for those who are not familiar with video editors. The cons: it may not be confusing if you are looking for something basic, and KDE applications are infamous for being bloated. Hello, my name is Blair and welcome to another Linux app. Today we're gonna talk about and learn about KDEnLive, the video editor of the Linux, and it is also open for all platforms including Microsoft and Mac OS. So let's try to open our KDE. If we have some KDE right here, no, we don't have. So let's try to download KDEnLive. So as you can see, we still have some errors because we're still in the first stages of our KDE Neon 6. This is version 6.0.2. So let's try to look for the KDEnLive, which is our video editor. So let's try to download it right here, the KDEnLive. So let's open that one. This is the version 4.24.2. So let's try to download it. So we need to enter our super secret password. So we're waiting to reach 100%, and then let's open the KDEnLive video editor. Alright, it is now available and it is already downloaded. Let's click launch right here, or we could look for it right here on the start menu button. So it is under the multimedia. So right now we are now here in our application. So I have the video. This is way back in February. Okay, let's try to just present this one. So it is asking for the switch of the file, if I could turn it to 60 frames per second, but it has a default of 25 frames per second, but it's okay, I will not change it. So how do you use this one? So we have all those stuff right here. So this is the project bin, which is we could drag a file and then drop it right here on the project bin. So we have composition right here, we have effects and clip property and the history. So let's go to our tab right here. We have file, we also have the edit, view, project, tool, clips, timeline, monitor, settings, and help. So let's try to look for this one. For the file, we have the new, open, open recent, save as, copy, revert, and all those transcode. We have the edit, undo, redo, paste, copy, and paste effects. In our view, we have all those video spectrums right here. For the project, we have the folder, add clip, title. We also have clean project and render. This is when you finish and then you have to render your video that you are editing. So we have tools right here and clips, of course our timeline, monitor, and settings. And of course, if you need some help, just click it right here, about KDEnLive, and this is our clip right here, and this is our preview. So in our preview, we also have some settings right here, from the speech editor to project note. At the same time, right here on the lower, we have the audio, the effects, time, and the subtitles. And right here we have the timeline. Sorry for the noise that we have right here, because our apartment has some renovations going on. So as you can see, we could like drop it right here on video 1. So this is video has no audio, as you can see. But of course, let's try to see if we could have like an audio right here. I think this one has an audio. Yes, this has okay. So as you can see, we have now the audio and the non-audio right here. So we could like remove this one so that you could see that we have some audio in this particular in our editing. So right now, let's try to cut this one. Either you could like cut or shift R. So as you can see, we could like remove this one, highlight it if you want to remove, and click delete. Then try to hold it and move it right here on front. So let's start right here in my KDE Neon Plasma. So as you can see, this is now our video. So what if we could like change it to like make it fast, because we still have like to edit this one. So desktop environment, so you can scrub it right here too. So that is the end. So let's try to click this one, and then let's look for the start right here. So why I love Linux. Okay, so we could like have this one, or at the end, or at the start. Green for the start, at the end it's red. As you can see, if I drag right here, you can see it, there is a green, but in the end we could see the red one. Just like if even we're like dragging like this one, you could see it, there is a red and there is a green right here, which means we could like hold it and then try to move it, and then try to move it on a corresponding area, as in freedom. So why I love Linux. So what if I could like make it like with effects? So let's try to see. So let's zoom in a little bit so that you could see there is a violet or lavender button right here. Just click it, and then you have this effects. On this effects, either you could like put it like with the V2 V2 or V1. So you could use the automatic, but I love to make it like specify that I'm switching to V1. There is a wipe method right here. Either you have the clouds. So let's see the clouds.
So right now.
So let's see.
As in freedom. So right now we are.
So you can see there is a effects, which is the wipe, and the wipe is the method is the cloud. So you can also have this different types of effects if you wanted to, and you can also download the wipes if you could download it. You can also transform it or screen.
So right now.
So as you can see, you have all the options right here. So let's just try to use the wipe, and I'll use the cloud. You can also download this one to get the new effects. You have the random switch, X poly. Let's try to. Ooh. Okay, there's something has some problems with polys. So yep, we still have some problems with Plasma 6. But I think if you're using Plasma 5, you still have no problem with that one. So you can also use the separate the ungroup the clip right now. So for example, I want to have a little bit longer, so I could like move it like this one, so that like the sound right here, it will not overlap, you know.
Freeze as in freedom. So right now.
So you can see it is much longer, right? So you can also highlight this one by, of course, clicking the file and then another file by holding the shift and then try to click group it again.
As in freedom. So right now.
So that's how we use the effects. How about if we look for some videos that could like a has a green screen? So let's try to look for some green screen right here. So I have some green screen right here already. We have the follow us green screen. So let's try to see here, and maybe I could like bring the intro. So I have my intro right here too. So let's try to put the intro right here and then move this everything. Just highlight it and then click again for the swipe. And I really love the different types of like effects. So you can ungroup it so that you could like extend if you wanted to, and then this one, let's also extend, but I like the sound effects to be shorter, so let's group it again so that it will not be in sync. So the sound is very loud, so let's go to the effects and then go to the sound and then use the sound volume and then just highlight this one, and then you can move it like 6 decibels less. Alright.
So let's start right here in my KDE Neon.
As you can see, there is a nice transition, right? So how about let's put the follow me. Oh, there is no sound right there. We could like ungroup and then remove this one by deleting it, and then you still have this green, right? So let's try to look for the alpha right here, and then move it here. And of course it is not perfect, right? So we need to increase a little bit until we are satisfied.
Neon plasma.
Oh, it still has some not good transition, so we could like increase a little bit more.
KDE neon plasma desktop environment. And of course, why I love Linux so much. Well,
Alright, there you have it. There is the transition, which is awesome already. So how about if we could like look for some effects, like slice into half, and then let's try to look for glitz, the glitters. So we could like drop it in the first portion. So in the first portion we will try to see if we could like put some glitters effects. Alright. Okay, let's try to see.
neon plasma desktop environment. And of course, why I love.
Okay, so there you have it. There is a glitch, but I want to have a fade something. So
Neon plasma desktop environment. And of course, why I love Linux so much.
so there you have it. There is a soft fade out by using this fade in fade out right here. You can also fade in fade out right here on the first portion, but I really love the ending. But the transition in front, I love the glitter.
Neon plasma desktop environment.
Alright, okay, let's try to see in full screen. This is a preview anyways.
So let's start right here in my KDE Neon Plasma desktop environment. And of course, why I love Linux so much. Well, it is free. Free as in freedom. So right now we are now in a.
Alright, so there you have it. So nice, right? So that is our basic editing. So we have the wipe, which is the wipe method is the blast, and we also have the wipe right here, but it is the cloud method. We also have the glitter right here. Just look for that one. And then, by the way, if you want to save your effects, as you can see that this is the glitter, and we can click this one as effects. So I like to name this one as glitch 1-1. Okay, so let's try to look. Okay, that is our glitch 1. It is located at the custom. So there you have it. So it is now available as a save effect already. For example, this is all I want, so we could like delete everything, and then for example we need to put another. So let's add insert either above or only video or audio or AV audio video. So let's try to click the audio video. So as you can see, we have now the effects right here. So let's try to put another effects. For example, let's look for another effects. So this is gonna be like the extra. For the extra, you could like use right here the extra effects that I made already. So I wanted to put it right here, but of course if I'm too lazy, like for example I just don't want to add another video, so I could like cut this one and then move it right there, and then maybe I could like ungroup this one and then extend and then fade out and then group it again, so that I could not like have this error later. So follow me, I'll like to put a follow me again right here, but with the fade in fade out thing. So let's go to the effects right here. Let's go to alpha. Just drag it. Of course. Let's try to see.
The Mac OS.
Oh, it's still ugly. Let's try to put the effects higher. Same with this one too. Let's try to see.
The Mac OS.
So there you have it. It is now clean, right? So for example, this is all what we wanted to save. The capture is only right here, right? So you can either drag it, or you can also just click O, so that it will capture everything, like from this one to that one. So that's how we used to look for the file, like the coverage where we'll be ending. Okay, let's try to save this one. For example, this is our test. Save us, put it on your video, and then title, for example, this is the test video, and then save it. Then if you want to render it, just click render, control return, and then click this one. You have the file already. So the title is test video.mp3, so you can change whatever you want if you wanted to. Okay, let's render the file. So as you can see, it is now try to render everything. So let's wait to reach 100%, and then let's try to preview the video. So right now it's already finished our rendering. So let's try to close the job and then try to save it again, just in case. And then we could like minimize this one and then try to look for the video. So we have the video right here. Let's try to click VLC.
So let's start right here in my KDE Neon Plasma desktop environment. And of course, why I love Linux so much? Well, it is free. Free as in freedom. So right now we are now in our KDE Plasma desktop environment, which is one of my favorite desktop environment. It is mimicking the Windows at the same time, the Mac OS.
Alright, so nice already. Okay, so let's close that one. Go back to our video editor. For example, if you want to make the video effects like for the thumbnail, either where you want the video. Okay, for example, that is the video that I wanted to make the thumbnail. So try to right click in this area on the preview and then extract the frame. Then there you have it. There is the extract. I prefer to put it on the video because this is the thumbnail that I wanted to put it. So you have to save it again just in case, and then try to look for the file right here. Alright, so that's how we make our thumbnail for our YouTube. Okay, so we have the MP3 plus the KDEnLive project file. So that is how we make our videos via KDEnLive. It is free, as in freedom to use, nothing to pay. Okay, this is absolutely for free. That is why Linux is one of the secure and safe. There's no virus. It is official website. It is official repository to download everything. So it is absolutely safe and secure. So there is no commercial. As you can see, we don't have any commercial. Even in our notification, we don't have any commercial. So you're not distracted. So that's why the movie industry in California and even Steven Spielberg uses Linux to edit all these movies, even though some of the operating system are like proprietary, like Mac and Windows. We always download the Linux application like the KDEnLive because it is more focused on our projects. So that's about it for our Linux app called KDEnLive Video Editor, the non-linear video editor of Linux. But it is also available in all platforms in Mac and Windows. I'm Blair, your science teacher. Catch another episode of Linux app next time. This has been KDEnLive Video Editor, a Linux app. Bye for now and see you in the next episode. And remember that science means knowing. That is why science is cool. Ciao!